So, it seems that the casting of in Bleach Thousand Year Blood War has taken a third hit, as once again another OG character, voice actor, has been swapped out for a voice actor slash actress who fits the racial billing of the character. Now, for those wondering, where am I getting with three? Well, the obvious one was Vic Mignogna getting swapped out for Todd Haberkorn of the role of Ikaku, and not for the racial things, just because of the bullshit reasons that Mars Girl smeared Vic for, and has been doing everything she can to keep and the corporate cabal over at Sony believing the bullshit rumors because they're so fucking woke. And as far as I'm concerned, once Trump's back in office, he's gonna put the kibosh on Sony and get rid of the woke pigs in power, and then replace them with conservative ones. Separate the sheep from the goats, as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I didn't have much issue as long as the role was in the hands of someone Vic can trust, like Todd is. I'm happy about it. I don't mind it as much. The other two who do disappoint are a mixed bag. The second was the replacement of Chad. His original VA was Jameson Price. Let's see, Bleach, 1000, Blood War. Or Yatsura Chad Sadi in Sado. He ended up getting replaced by Alain Mesa. Alain Mesa. But the reason was Jameson dropped out of his own volition because, and this is just complete woke bullshit that came out of his mouth as to why he chose not to return as Chad. He didn't feel like he was ethnically appropriate, i.e., he didn't find it right for a white guy to be playing a character of Japanese and Mexican descent. To me, that's utter horseshit. And it just shows how much of a coward Jameson really is. He bent the knee of the mob. And it's disappointing because Jameson plays the titular character in one of my personal favorite all-time anime, Gonkutsuo, the Count of Monte Cristo. I'm not saying racist anime isn't racist enough. I'm saying that it's getting to the point where it's gonna be racist enough with the casting. Fucking troll. Anyway, but the most recent one for this VA was a straw that broke the camel's back. In the original run of Bleach, the character of Yoroichi, one of Ichigo's mentors, let's see if I can find her. Here it is. Yoroichi Shihion was originally played, at least in the dub, by Wendee Lee. But as of episode 388, well, even if just for one episode, she was briefly replaced by Anaris Quinoris. And needless to say, Wendy kind of went off about this. And needless to say, Wendy went off like a loose cannon about this. To be fair, I don't blame her. Unlike Jameson, who bent the knee, Wendee did not make any qualms at hiding how mad she was that she got swapped out, even for just one damn episode. Here's what I found on The Verge. Diversity in voice acting should be easy, but a recent scandal involving Yoruichi reveals it's anything but. As Bleach continues the Thousand Year Blood War, or a continuation of the popular anime, one of the big three of shonen anime series of the 2000s, along with Naruto and One Piece, the latter of which is still going, and I don't know if Oda's ever going to end it. Fans got sour when voice actors argued on social media who had the right to voice the character of color, invoking a racism spectrum, the specter of racism against nostalgia in voice acting. Case in point, on October 7th, it was announced that Anaris Quinones had been cast as the voice of Yoruichi in Thousand Year Blood War. As some fans reacted negatively when they heard that Wendee Lee got replaced, a character that she had been voicing all the way back to the series beginnings in '04. Some call Quinones' hire as a diversity hire since she was only chosen because of her race. Stop changing our perfect voices just because you found some colored voice actor to voice your black character, one user wrote on X. Others were pissed because Quinones had stolen the role from Lee, even though both performers voice other characters in the show. Another tweet complained that this was a casting director forcing an agenda. Amidst miscongratulations and complaints, 2 weeks later, Quinones basically said she'd be bowing out, and then Wendee Lee would be would be resuming her rightful place. This led to Lee lashing out at those who expressed sympathy for Quinones. In Lee's defense, she said she was just maintaining the iconic character. And Quinones views this as an attack against her. It's a persistent because of companies like Crunchyroll, Sony, Bang Zoom, Viz, Sentai, basically choosing to align themselves with the political left. It's become a battle. Things have basically devolved into battle lines between those who favor nostalgia and those who want to be ethnically appropriate, i.e., it's nostalgia against racism. Lee said as much herself how it could be wrong for Viz to maintain the original cast. Does this mean Vic Mignogna as well? It depends on how you look at it. I mean, considering that in Vic's case, it wasn't racism, it was a super overkill feministic bitch who's basically going on a self destructive atonement campaign for a cover up she was involved in 10 years ago. But in doing so, she's aiding and abetting an even worse company in larger cover ups. And had Vic's lawyers decided to kill the weed at the root instead of at the flower, Vic would have been vindicated by now. And the bitch would be behind bars, where she belongs. In any case, when colleagues were confronting Canellis while also sending out deleted posts, she was the one who established the role. People like Kaylee Mills, Xander Mobius, Tiana Camacho, Faye Mata, and even the sycophant Damon Mills all got on Wendee's case. Is racism a factor here? Perhaps. But it's more like a reversal of it. Namely, and again, I bring back the case with Jamison Price, where he basically said he'd no longer be doing the role of Chad Yasutora. Or to access, as he claimed, access opportunity in anime has not been equal. To me, that's a coward's response. Well, yeah, there's that too, Evie. There's that too. But the point is that I'm trying to make is Wendee in the wrong for basically lashing out like that? To some levels, yes. Yes. Did she deserve to get recast? No. But is she getting a boatload of backlash regardless of her outburst? Fuck yes, that's an unnecessary evil. I mean, I don't like it either, but it's basically shown. I don't like it either way. But it is shown when things are getting more and more out of hand with companies getting more and more woke. When people on the other side of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans are doing the opposite. They're breaking away from getting woke. They're getting awakened to the truth of the dangers of woke culture. They're saying no to getting woke, which is what I think we should say to the anime community at large. To dubbing companies who push this sort of rhetoric on us. In terms of going woke, fuck no, we won't go. Fuck no, we won't go. I stand with Vic now then forever, even if this was done very loosely tied to him. Leave a comment, smash the like, sub to the channel. I'm done. That's 2128 signing out. Goodbye. Good fucking night. Bang.